Devon Larratt said that the lack of endurance which he had while arm wrestling against the super heavyweights is gone now. And he also made a statement about Korean Hulk which I do not agree with. We'll discuss both of these, but before that, let's talk about the updates of the upcoming King of the Table card. Devon versus Leonidas Arcona left arm super match main event. We have talked about this a lot already. Sergey Kalinichenko is going to be in some big trouble if Georgy Swetkov is back to his prime shape or even close to that. Auden Larratt versus Korean Hulk. Contrary to popular belief, I think it is going to be a close match. I don't think Auden Larratt is going to run over the Korean Hulk. Rob Vigent Jr. versus Nugo Shikadze. When I try to remember that Nugo Shikadze pinned Petro Margarinth in a hook in one round, I would like to think that Rob Vigent Jr. may be in trouble if the match goes there. Corey West is going to get run over by Kamil Jablonski's left arm, his flop press. It is not going to be close. Alex Kurdecha versus Artem Morozov. Can Alex get his revenge on a different arm? Last match was amazing. I hope this one is the same. We'll talk a lot about this match in the near future. Then Kasper Sinica versus Nedelin Ristov. Kasper wasn't able to show a good performance against Alan Ford. Let's see if he can do that now. Devon has been going kind of back and forth about whether he has lost some strength or whether he has lost a lot of strength, or if he didn't lose any strength once he dropped a lot of weight since the Levan Saginashvili match. It's as if he himself cannot decide that. I feel like now my strength is returning, and by the time I pull Petrenko, I think I'll be in just fine form. Devon mentioned a couple of things. Number one, he won't be able to blast through Petrenko. He knows that. It is going to be a decisive and clear victory, but it will also be a very hard fought match. And he says the same about everyone else. There is no one in that 105 kg weight category who can run over Devon Larratt. Devon acknowledged that when he was heavy, basically above 120 kilos, he lost some endurance and it was visible in his game. But right now, his endurance is back and everything is almost as good as it was when Devon was younger and lighter. There is no fucking chance that somebody outlasts me on the arm wrestling table. My stamina has now fully returned. You have zero chance of beating me in a prolonged battle. No chance. Devon also gave his opponents and especially Oleg Petrenko a suggestion. If the match stops anywhere, then the wisest decision is to abort that round and try again in the next round, because his endurance is going to be unbelievable. While making it clear why Devon wanted or suggested Todd Hutchings to face Petrenko first, Devon said that he wanted to give Todd one final opportunity to touch the 105 kg title one last time, because if Devon gets it, there is nobody in this world taking it away from him. That's why he wanted Todd to have that match, and also he believes that Todd Hutchings could have won that match. Devon also remembers one deal that he had with Todd Hutchings, and it looks like that he will try to enforce that in their official match if Engin Terzi or King of the Table allows that. So the deal was that Todd Hutchings will have the buckle on his hand in every single round, but in return of that, he will get to face the referee every round. So that's a fair deal, because Todd doesn't believe that the buckle matters a lot, but if you are facing the referee, then it is slightly beneficial. So both are getting what they want. Then Devon made a statement about the Korean Hulk which I do not agree with at all. Korean Hulk might actually be better than Larry. There's a very good chance he is actually. So Devon was referring to the practice poll in which Korean Hulk beat Larry, which was 5 years ago in August 2019, when Devon met Larry and practiced with him for the first time in 2020 during COVID. Still, Devon himself mentioned that Larry is completely unpolished. His style is not refined, but he's strong. He'll get a lot better in the future, which Larry clearly did. Even after arm wrestling for a couple of years, he was losing to Rahul Panikar, and that easily shows you how much he has improved since then. So if Devon is suggesting that Auden Larratt defeating Korean Hulk may also mean that he has a shot against Larry Wheels too, I do not agree with this at all. In fact, I would go as far as to say if Larry doesn't arm wrestle ever again in his life and Korean Hulk keeps on arm wrestling, still he may never be able to beat Larry again. Why? Because Korean Hulk has been arm wrestling for more than a decade now. He gave a good match. He gave a really good match to Monster Michael Todd in 2017, which he lost, but still it matters a lot. And I'm not sure if I'm missing something here, but I did see one post on Korean Hulk's Instagram page where he tore his pectoral muscle trying to lift really heavy on the bench press. But that post is gone now. I even made a video about that at that time, so I'm confused with something maybe, but I cannot find that post anymore, and nobody seems to be talking about that pectoral muscle tear. So did I mistakenly report something else? Wasn't it the Korean Hulk? I'm not sure about that. But anyways, if the Korean Hulk is even remotely close to what he was when he faced Michael Todd, then I think Orton Larratt may be in some trouble. At least it is going to be a good match, despite Orton being a stylistically difficult matchup for the Korean Hulk. So usually we blame Orton a lot for taking easy matches, and only one time it was true against the Arm Wrestling Whisperer. He won his match against James English, but it was not completely one-sided, and this one isn't going to be one-sided either. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Like the video and subscribe.